Rico.toro, ¿qué location? Puerto Plata.
Just because it's said on YouTube or in the chat groups or on social media that it can't be done or it's not being done doesn't mean that it can't be done and that it's not happening.
Back in this spot, Puerto Plata on the Malecon. Figure this would be the place I want to try if I got to work a few days from Puerto Plata. Because you got a big kitchen table and a big workspace. And that big monitor TV there, that's the reason that I'm not able to be as flexible about moving around, traveling around as other people. Because I need to work from a big screen. So many of you have seen this apartment before, and glad my little assistant made up the bed this morning. All right, so you know where we go from here. Behind the double doors, his and her seating area. Dot, 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 dot. Dot, dot, dot. We opened up these curtains, but I'm about to take a nap. And I should be able to do this long enough. Okay. And voila, overlooking the Malecon. That view never gets old.
For example, Amiga Loca will say, I can't cross this street. I can't walk from one side of the Malecon to the other side of the street without getting hit by a car because of my poor vision and inability to walk fast because of my back injury. But I did it, so it can be done. You know, just because somebody says things can be done doesn't mean it's not happening. Whether it be in Sosua or Dominican Republic or anywhere in the world. You know, we need to get off this, we need to stop using words like all these people or all those people, you know, we need to get away from that. The only thing that's 100% when it comes to stereotypes and generalizations is that all of us are human. We're 100% human. That's it. Self included. I make mistakes just like everybody else. I own mine most of the time. I didn't say all the time, most of the time. You know? And in a place like Sosua, you always have somebody wanting to stereotype or make generalizations as to anything that goes wrong with Sosua. Whether they want to say, all YouTubers on Sosua, or you know, all old crusty cheap white guys on Sosua, or all brothers, weekend warriors on Sosua, all you know, all high-end Chicas that got Western Union poppies growing Sosua. Well, the fact of the matter is, nobody gets the credit, nobody gets the blame. You know, these are all generalizations. We all have our own experiences. If you haven't already, subscribe to Rico.toro. Real life experiences, personal observations. Thanks to all the regular people, the loyal ones. Thanks to all the new people who've been spiking my subs lately. Thank you. Thank you very much. Hit some of those. So yeah, back to the topic at hand. We gotta stop the generalizations. Like I say, there's those, you know, it's easy. Sosua is a small fishbowl, so it's easy to think that everybody's the same. We got classless, not classy, classless dudes, brothers, white guys, everybody else to some degree. Every group of people has their share of classless individuals that they come down, they want to think that every woman is fair game, every other guy is just like them, there to do the same exact thing, and it's just not true. That's why I like it when a girl or somebody else lets them know they are sadly mistaken for making those generalizations and stereotypes, because not all people, not all things. I have a few friends that have lived here a long time, and I'm a pretty good judge of character, I think. And they've never steered me wrong, never led me in the wrong direction. And when they have made some mistakes, made some poor calls, had some issues or incidents, they've openly shared these things. That's why I tend to trust them when they do share with me their experiences. And the thing I love over here is there's always a breeze. You know, it's trying to talk loud over the wind, but this area, always a breeze. No matter how hot the day, this area is always a breeze. So I listen to these guys' experiences, and a lot of these guys, they're not doing a lot of social media work. They're not doing YouTube. Some of the guys with the most knowledge are guys that you might randomly run into, have a conversation just over lunch or at a bar. They're chilling by themselves. Positive attitude, just happily enjoying life. And they can give you more insight, more wisdom than many of us could. And those are the guys I learn from. I mean, most of the things I report on are my own experiences. And usually if it's anything negative, like an incident that comes with a learning experience, if it's not my own, it'll be like a neighbor or a friend that has chosen to ignore my advice or suggestion, and then later came to me after they had a problem. So that's pretty much secondhand. It's not hearsay, that's pretty much secondhand, because I've seen it. I've seen the police show up. I've been there as like they've been having an incident with a chica or something. So it's not hearsay. And like I said, I can only report on what I see, what I observe. And I think too many people get caught up into, if they haven't observed it, if they haven't seen it, if they're not able to do it, it can't be done. So they'll say, oh, Dominican women always do this, always do that. Usually it's nothing that women in general across the world don't do. But to sort of make it like a generalization that all just Dominican women do this or that, or Dominicans never do this, never do that. Gringos never do this, never do that, always do that. You know, it's just bullshit. You know, we gotta stop all that. You know, like I say, create your own experiences. Your experience might not be the same as mine, but I share my experiences, and I don't expect everybody to be able to do things the same way I do. Learn what works for you. I know what works for me. That's all I can tell you. Learn what works for you. What works for me may not work for you. Everybody's got to figure out their best angle, their best life. You get it.
Don't buy into the hype, the negativity, generalizations, and the stereotype. Hype, stereotype, negativity, generalizations. We gotta stop it. We got to stop it.